Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, March 13, 2025. Let's take a look what do we have in the economic calendar for today. Not too many overnight data were published whatsoever. We got a BRC retail sales monitor from the UK, beats the expectations of 2.4% with the 6.8%. NAB business confidence increases in Australia from -2 to -1, and building approvals are down from -0.3 to -8.8%. Early London brings the data from the UK again. Average earning index plus bonus is is better than expected, 5.2%, with the actual number of 5.5%, just a little bit lower than 5.6% previous number. Climate count change 5.2 thousand, way below 22,000 expectations, and employment change again down from 206,000 to 112,000. Unemployment rate increases from 4.4% to 4.5%. At 10:45 we got Bank of England MPC member Peel to give a speech. Maybe he will explain and comment on this data. German current conditions economic sentiment data are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock. Market participants expect an increase in the sentiment here, slight increase, but always something. And the Eurozone economic sentiment is expected to be released at 11 o'clock. CPI and core CPI data are the highlight of the day during the US session. The CPI is expected to increase from -0.1% to 0.3% and get steady on a quarterly measure of 2.4%. German Buba Balz will give a speech at 4 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, Bank of England Governor Bailey will give a speech. 1 hour later, at the same hour, Bank of England MPC member Peel will give a speech. And at the end of the day, at 10:30, we're at API weekly crude oil stock data to be released. So London session looks busy, but the US session looks even busier for today, so maybe we'll get some volatility to trade if you are, of course, a day trader. Nevertheless, without any further ado, let's take a look at the charts. We start with euro dollar. So the euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart. Oh, let me just switch on the euro dollar. I keep looking at the Bitcoin these days. We'll get to the Bitcoin later on. Euro dollar. Well. What do we have here? Breakout. So it looks like the wave for deterioration continues lower down towards the level of 1.1066. So now this level here is the technical level of resistance. Let me just switch to the daily time frame chart. So as you can see, this is not quite bad whatsoever. All right, so the ABC to the upside might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe our situation with the Elliott wave count might be a little bit adjusted. It's not a big change anyway, because we anticipated the correction to the downside anyway. Now it's only the matter of the range of this correction. It looks like the market wants to go even lower. Let me just play with the levels. There you go. This is the technical resistance. It used to be support, as you can see, quite important support. Now it's resistance. We are out of the range, so we don't need this one, and we don't need this one, and we don't need this level here. Not yet, not necessarily yet. Okay, we got wave 3 high. That's fine. We're still waiting for the wave 5 to the upside, but it looks like the market will do full-blown correction in wave 4. Well, it's not surprised, because wave 2 was very short in time and price, which is why the wave 4 might be deeper and more time consuming. We still got the technical support. This one is not important. This one is important. 1.1147 now violated, so it gets a little bit tricky here, because that's again another technical resistance, and there it is, the support for the wave 4. Eventually what we can do is we can adjust our measurements and add some Fibonacci retracement, and we will measure the whole wave from the beginning of the wave 1 to the top of the wave 3, so the whole swing, and you can see that the 38% is at 1.1031, so that's the perfect target for the wave 4. 50% is 1.0867, and 61% for that deep correction is still possible, 1.0707, and it's still above the wave 1 top, which is why we can get that lower during this corrective cycle. When it's done, wave 5 to the upside is being expected. Let's take a look at the daily time frame chart of the British pound. We got a breakout below the technical support, so let's adjust the situation here. Momentum is just below the level of 50, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad whatsoever, so let's just take a look here. We will get rid the range support. It's not that much important. Now this one, 1.3206, will now switch the sides, and now it's technical resistance. As you can see, we are testing it. Local low 1.3139 is now the intraday technical support. And if we want to find some sort of the support here for the price, there isn't much here. Okay, so what we do the Fibonacci retracement. So let's just place this retracement here. Swing high, swing low. What do we have here? 38%, yes, present. 38% is here, and it's exactly the level that we just tested, 1.3160. So this level was tested, very good level for the correction. 50% is 1.3074, and 61% is 1.2989. So let's just let me just move this, if I can, of course, move it. I don't know if I'll be able to grab it. Well, very well. So let me just up and adjust this level. There you go. So you can see what are the levels here. It should be on the right side, but it doesn't actually work like this. Nevertheless, we still got some levels on the British pound here for the support, for the retracement basically, and then the market might be ready to continue higher. Let's take a look at the gold market, and the gold market extends to the downside as the wave C is being right now in progress. We hit the extremely oversold conditions just where it is, where the level, the bottom level for the wave A is, and this level is 3,201. We almost hit it, and now the market is trying to bounce from the extremely oversold conditions. Please notice we are below the blue line, we are below the golden line, waiting for the wave C to unfold. Let's take a look at the oil, because we got the situation on oil here. There you go. The oil broke above that the trend line, broke above the 100 periods moving average, and the next target for the bulls would be then the level of the local swing high at 65.01. So that's the next target for the bulls. Any breakout here might be quite interesting, because the situation here, as you can see, would be then very good for the bulls if they break above this level. 65.22 is the other level. So we got the supply zone located here just above the level of $65 per barrel of oil. Nice movement to the upside so far. Evident three waves are being seen here, right? A, B, and C. Maybe this is the way forward, so any movement to the upside would be the way 5. However, we hit extremely overbought conditions on a 4-hour time frame chart. So we went from extremely oversold to extremely overbought. If there is no movement to the upside and we don't have the clear 5-wave impulsive structure, then the market might move lower. So now 61.48 becomes technical support, and of course this level here 59.90 becomes the technical support as well. Nice try to of a rally, nice breakout above trend line, nice breakout above the technical technical line, 100 periods moving average on 4-hour time frame chart, but no continuation for now. If we bounce and move above $65 per barrel, then we might call it the potential double bottom in a short term. S&P 500. Hello. Yes, there you go. Look at this. S&P 500 is above our supply zone, which means, let me just take a look here. Let me just first off, let me just zoom out so so we can see it clearly. There you go. So we retraced most of this very crazy movement to the downside. Just recent, at the beginning of the April, at the beginning of the in the middle of the May, we just retraced everything. So now we got rid of the supply zone. Now it will work as a regular technical support. The next target is the level of 6,135. So that's the level the sell-off had started, right? Momentum, very nice momentum. Look at this. We climb higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We go up, and the momentum just keeps bouncing from the level of 50, from the neutral level. So bulls are in charge of the S&P 500. Higher prices are being expected here. Bitcoin, the last but not least, we almost tested the lower level of the supply zone, which is very close to the all-time high. And then we got rejected. As I said, extremely overbought market conditions. We went down towards the level of over 50. We just broke below the level of 50. However, there you go. However, not that much. Now we are still above the technical support. So that's the corrective pullback here. No big deal. Dips are being bought back up already. We should see penetration of this supply zone very soon, and the Bitcoin should continue its up move higher. Possible new all-time high on a Bitcoin is expected soon. I don't know when exactly, but it looks like this price action has not been completed yet. Bulls are in charge of this market. We should see higher levels on the Bitcoin soon. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.